I almost forgot. We've got a brand new show starting on Hobbymaker, Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. until 8 a.m, featuring loads of new things. The Early Bird Special, a special offer only available during the Wake Up to Hobbymaker show. Who the Hobbymaker Are You? A slightly extended interview with our guest designers, Help Me Hobbymaker, encouraging you to email in with all of your crafting queries, and a sneak peek, the final 20 minutes of the show, letting you know what's coming up later on in the day. So don't forget to join us. Set your alarms 6 a.m. until 8 a.m. on Hobbymaker. I think I'll get 5 more Zs in.
A very, very good morning to you and welcome to Wake Up with Hobbymaker. My name's Ben Murray. If you haven't seen me before, we're going to be together for a little while. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my crafty brew. Don't you just need a good crafty brew in the morning? I've got a nice builder's brew. If you like a builder's brew, do you go milk first? Do you go milk after? Oh, I always go milk after. Nice and strong, bit of milk in there, and usually 2 sugars. That's a builder's brew. I like those, and I think a builder's brew or a crafty brew is always very important in the morning. Do you do tea? Do you do coffee? Have you got? I can see you out there with your coffee and croissant. That's all very continental for us here. I can see you. So as always, we've got a fantastic couple of hours lined up for you this morning. But of course, it's not just me here, because these shows take an entire crew to put together. I know you wouldn't believe it. I know you think I'm behind here pressing the buttons, but I'm not. We've got people on camera, so we've got Cal on the camera. Have we got studio cam? There it is. Brilliant job, give us a wave, he's giving us a wave. And we've got, handsome Dan. Handsome Dan, where is it? Or gorgeous Dan, he's right. Here he is, give us a wave. He's always in the shadows, always in the shadows. And he's got to hide his looks. That's what it is. Of course, in the gallery, producing, we have got Laura. Give us a wave, Laura. And directing, we've got Adam. Give us a spin, Adam. That's his signature spin. That's his signature spin. He likes to do a bit of a spin, don't you? Now, if you were watching yesterday, you will know that we had, amongst others, we had lots of great guests today, but we had Gordon Fraser on yesterday from Be Creative, and he was telling us a little bit about the Create It event, which is going to be coming up at the end of September. Now, it's a few years since they've done the Create It events because of the dreaded C word, but we'll brush that under the carpet now because they're bringing the event back, and we are partnered with them here at Hobbymaker with Create It events, and it's coming up at the end of September. I think it's the last day of September, Friday 30th of September, and Saturday the 1st of September. Have I got that right? Friday and Saturday? But it's the Friday and Saturday. So that is going to be coming up. Now, of course, the venue that they use, which is down in Maidstone in Kent, is a really useful venue, particularly given the pandemic, for sort of safety and distancing and all that sort of stuff. So they're going to be starting that back up again with all the recommended measures. So we want to get people back out there. A lot of people are now going back out to craft events, which is absolutely fantastic news, of course, and this will be no exception. And of course, Hobbymaker will be there as well. So if that's not reason enough, Hobbymaker's going to be there too. If you want to get your hands on tickets, you can do that by visiting the Create It Events website, and you can purchase tickets on there. And in actual fact, if you are a loyal Hobbymaker viewer, and you go over to the ticket section, and you scroll down and you pick the show that you want to go to see, there is a little box there where you can put in a promo code. And the promo code is MAKER, M-A-K-E-R. And if you apply that, that's going to give you, I believe, is it a 25% discount. That means that if you wanted to go for one day, it's going to cost you £3. £3. You can't get a coffee for £3. You can't get a brew, not as good as this, for for £3. So, our whole day out back at a crafting event. There's going to be lots of exhibitors, there's going to be lots of demonstrations, and Hobby Maker are going to be there. So don't waste any time. You can pop over to the website, pop in your maker code, and get your 25% discount. Now, talking of crafting events and different things that the voice from above I just heard, you can talking of crafting events and so on and so forth, we're interested to know what crafting events you've been to and what crafting events you are going to. Maybe, as well, you are running an event, maybe you're exhibiting at an event, or whatever it is. Please don't hesitate to get in touch. We would love to hear about that, and we will share it with everybody in Teleland. So if you want to get in contact with us, it's very, very easy to do. You can drop us an email, studio@hobbymaker.co.uk, studio@hobbymaker.co.uk, and you can also message us, of course, via the website. If you have an account, all you need to do is just log in, click Watch Live, and to the right-hand side is the little white box where you can send a message, and in there, you just click that, and it comes straight here to Hobby Maker HQ, and we will see it here at the studio and hopefully put it up on the screen for you. So if you've got an event, please let us know, and we will get it come up. There you go, look. It's come straight up on the screen. Good morning, Bum, from the little white box. Little wild box. Oh, it's too early for her. It's too early for her. So yeah, let us know where it is, when it is, and what it's all about. And we would love to spread the news for you. You might be there buying, you might be there selling, you might be visiting, you might be running it. We're interested to know. Everybody wants to know. Could be anything. Could be a big event, could be a craft fair, could be a local church fete, anything craft or hobby related. We would love to spread the news. So there we go, lots and lots happening. Now, don't forget as well that if you send in items for your crafty makes, pictures of your crafty makes, you will also get put forward into our Hobby Maker draw, because we really, really want to see everything that you are making at home. If you send that in, you'll go into our draw, and once a month, at the end of the month, we will by random draw a name, and if you are the lucky person, you will win £100 credit to your Hobby Maker account. It's not judged. It doesn't matter how good it is. It doesn't matter how bad it is. Sometimes we love the bad ones. We love them. It doesn't matter what craft it is. Just send in some pictures of your crafty makes. It doesn't need to be made from items you've bought from the show or from Hobby Maker. It can be anything crafty. Now, there are real winners out there, because the last 2 months have been won by Santangle crafty photos. So we want to break the habit. Not that we don't love Sandra, because we do. We love Sandra and we love her crafty makes. But there's room for everybody. There's room for everybody. So no matter what your craft is, you know, embroidery, paper crafting, Santangle, you know, paint pouring, you know, whatever it could be, please do send us pictures. We would absolutely love to see what you are making. So we have got lots and lots going on the show today. I'm looking forward as well to the second hour, because there's going to be some huge prize drops. But before that, you might notice I've got some friends with me today. You've got a friend in me. There's a reason I don't do singing. Now, before we talk about the items we've got on the show here, we just have to let you know that what you can't do is you can't make and sell. You can't make and sell these. You can make, you can gift, you can keep them, you can frame, you can give them to friends, family, give them to co-workers. Send them in to Hobby Maker for all the fantastic presenters and crew. We would love that. But unfortunately, what you can't do is make and sell these, and that is because they are licensed product. However, you can still have lots and lots of fun. And actually, we launched these a few days ago, I think, on one of the shows I was on a day off. On Saturday it was, and as you'd expect with Disney, very, very popular indeed. So what we're going to do is just go through the different books that we have here, and we're going to tell you a little bit about what we've got. So starting off, let's start off at the top here with Mickey. Where he is, there he is. Let me just lift that down. I'm screwing up Cam's shot now. Cam's shot. So the price on these is really, really good indeed. You know, usually with licensed product, particularly brands like Disney, you would expect to pay quite a lot of money because, you know, Disney doesn't come cheap. We all know that. It doesn't come cheap. And there's been a lot of thought and effort that has gone into these designs. And each of these books, these card making pads, each of these has a range of backing papers, it has a range of sentiments and toppers. Let's take a look inside. Let's take a look inside. And the price has actually come up on your screen already. $9.99. $9.99. And don't forget the P&P all day, every day, just once, is $3.95. So you don't pay any more than $3.95, no matter how many items you order or how often you order or from whatever shows you order here on Hobbymaker. You'll pay $3.95 and that's it. So this is, I mean, Mickey, classic. Let's take a look inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift it up from the back. There we go. So let's take a little look first of all at some of the sentiments. And you can see we've covered, or Disney have covered, we should say, every occasion. In there we've got good luck, we've got happy birthday, we've got daughter, husband, grandpa, nan, son-in-law, you're the best. Well, thank you very much. In my thoughts, get well soon. Well, you can see them. You don't need me to read them all out to you. And I really, really love the classic colours, of course, that they've applied in the designs. Some toppers here. And all we've got Mickey and Minnie in here as well. Let the adventure begin, Pluto. There's a reason I don't do that as well. The great outdoors, I love that. Oh, Minnie. Who loves Minnie? Minnie's ever so popular. I love as well almost like these little polka dots at the back, the little dots, and they're very reminiscent of the style, of course, of the animation. Look at these toppers, and you've got a wide range here as well, because this is the camping collection that we're looking through at the moment. There's a whole range of toppers, and you might want to, cut this out as a single strip. You might want to cut them individually. You might want to do a Pauline Wheeler and start fussy cutting. You might want to do some fussy cutting if you wanted to, as well. I love as well the retro caravan that's on here as well. The great outdoors, and of course there's a lot of us out there camping at the moment. A lot of us holidaying at home as well. And camping and camper vans are so popular at the moment. I should tell you, I've been looking for one and the prices have gone through the roof. They've gone through the roof, I can't believe it. What else have we got? That is classic Minnie Mouse, if ever I've seen it. She loves a bit of that. I keep thinking polka dot, but it's not polka dot, is it? Is it polka dot? Is it polka dot? I think there's a special name for it. If you know what the name is, get in touch, because I think there's a special name for the little dots there. Okay. So we've got a nice wide range of different backgrounds. We've got a range of patterns, more plain backgrounds, uniform backgrounds. I love as well the way we've incorporated in here the little Mickey silhouette, shall we say. Really, really nice indeed. Fantastic. And of course, these actually were provided to us by Creative Expressions, no less. And we were really, really pleased to get these, because, you know, to get Disney product like this, it's not easy to come by, especially at a good price. So we've got quite a wide range there. And I'm going to show you some samples that have been made as well, because it's not just the pads we're going to look at the sand. We've already got a message in. Let's have a look. Sandra has sent in a message. There we go. Hi Ben, going to Detling Maidstone, Kent this year. Can't wait. 2020 was going, then lockdown. So see you there. Oh, that's brilliant, Sandra. So we're actually going to see you over at the event. That's great. So we've got one person coming. Actually, I've sold loads and loads of tickets. So that's really, really good. If you're going to the Creative event, do not hesitate to drop us a message and let us know. And maybe we'll see you there. Brilliant. Okay, so let's just have a look at some of the samples. These are from the Mickey card making pad. So Now, these are cards, but of course you could use these papers for all sorts of things. You might want to use them as tags. You might want to use them for making boxes or bags. You might want to use them for sort of a range of mixed media. This one here, I think, actually is a stepper card, or easel card even. There we go. Look at that. I really like that. You've used, maximise the sheets that you've got in there to really get as much out of that as you can. I really, really like that as well. What's this one here? Feeling good. All the songs are coming out this morning. I like that a lot. The colours work really, really well. I really like that. We've got some talented people, haven't we? Okay, so we've got another one here. We've got mini on this one. And again, just down the side here, you can see, you saw the strip down the side in the book that we were looking at. They've actually cut these out individually and pop these on these squares individually. Of course, another thing you could do is you could sort of layer these up if you wanted to as well on top of each other and really build it out. Another one as well there, really, really nice indeed. And we've used, by the looks of a die, to cut this out here. To add that as a nice topper. Really nice indeed. So there's lots and lots of things you could do. There's that camping theme coming through again. And it's sort of this, it's got this vintage style to it, hasn't it? It's got a vintage style with the campers, but the colours and the stripes. Very sort of 1950s, retro America. Really nice indeed. And again, and even though there's a lot of different sort of patterns and designs on here, they go really, really well together indeed. It doesn't look too busy, I don't think. I think that works really nicely. So $9.99, you're getting 36 sheets. 36 sheets in the pad, and that is across 12 different designs. And they're all 8x8, so they're a really, really good size indeed. A really good size indeed. That's Minnie and Mickey. We're going to move on to who doesn't love some Toy Story? I love Toy Story. Do you ever think that when you leave the house in the morning that the toys do really get up and have a bit of a party and go out on adventures and all that sort of stuff? I think they do. In fact, Woody, who is the character on the front, if you don't know Toy Story Woody, we named our dog Woody after Woody in Toy Story. We let the kids choose. I won't tell you some of the other choices they came up with. And then we got another puppy, actually, and they wanted to call him Buzz. But I did say, if you think I'm going to stand in the middle of the park shouting Buzz at the top of my voice, no chance. So we've got Woody and Reggie, but like the Krays. And but I really, really love the Toy Story. And the Toy Story franchise has been going and going and going. In fact, there's another one coming out, I believe. Isn't there another one coming out, did I hear? What was Toy Story 5? Isn't there another one? I think there is. I think there is. I don't know, we're doing the research now, in case we get sued. But Toy Story is a massive popular. And don't forget as well, there's a massive range of characters. So the last book we looked at was Minnie and Mickey predominantly, but actually in the Toy Story book, there's going to be a wide range of characters in here. There's loads of characters in Toy Story. Let's start off by looking at the sentiments again, which you can see here again. And just like before, but in different fonts and style here to the last book that we looked at. And again, all the different bases have been covered. We've got congratulations, we've got get well soon, wife, father-in-law, sister-in-law, and on this side we've got someone special. That's nice as well, and just for you, because that really opens up the options for you, doesn't it? With love, big hugs as well. Absolutely love it. Aston Villa and Wolves colours, I've been told, if you're from the area. Yeah, I've got no idea who she's talking about. And then, of course, some fantastic toppers. And again, I love this sort of classic, again, sort of this 1950s TV film. You can use these as toppers. Again, you could use these for all sorts of things. But producer Kat was just saying, I'd actually frame that. I'd cut one of those out, mount it, and put it in a frame. What a great gift That would be, and you could then personalise the frame. You could personalise the sentiment in the frame as well. That would be really, really nice. That's going to be more word of the day. You can Buzz-lanise it from the character. And so who have we got? We've got Woody. There he is at the top with Buzz Lightyear. What does he say? To infinity and beyond. I love Buzz. He's really good. I love the way he plays. Who's my favourite? I don't know. I think mine is Buzz. And then you've got the other characters. Do you remember what these are called? Who are these? So we've got the alien. Do you remember what the pig's called? I'm testing your knowledge now. Answers on a postcard. Rex. That's Rex. We did think about calling the dog Rex. I can't remember what the dog's called. We're going to find out. And then some of the backing papers you can see as well. So again, we've got that sort of retro-y. There we go. Ham with 2 M's. Not Porky. No, you're thinking of the other big franchise. So we've got a nice selection of colours here. Really, really nice indeed. I like this one. Do you know what? This one reminds me of pyjamas. Can you imagine having pyjamas in that? Or you could colour it in if you wanted to. You've got to be very precise to colour it in. And I love that one as well. Now that's got colouring in written all over it. That one. I really like that as well. And then last but certainly not least, there we go. That's a nice wallpaper. That would be a nice wallpaper. There's loads and loads in here. Let's have a look at some samples. So I'm just going to pop the book back over there. Don't forget the books are $9.99 if you wanted to grab them individually. But if you wanted to, what you could do is grab the entire bundle because there will be savings to be had. But we'll cover that a little bit later at $9.99. And the great thing about Toy Story, I think, as well, is that it suits a wide range of ages. And it could be good for girls, it could be good for boys as well, younger children, older children, adults. To infinity and beyond! Wow! Alien. I like that one there. The colour combinations are absolutely superb. Really, really nice indeed. And I love the stars on here as well. And they've kept the theme sort of quite more mature, so that's good. So it can be used for a wide range. This is really nice. That would be a great adult card, actually. I like that. Really, really nice indeed. There we go. There's Buzz. There's Buzz. Of course, they've got an animated. They've got the. They've got another animated. Is the Toy Story 5 the animated? No, they've got a different one, haven't they? About Buzz. What's it called? There's a Buzz film. That's out at the moment. There we go. Brilliant. Really, really like that. So I can confirm Toy Story 5 is coming out on the 16th of June 2023, apparently. That's a £5 you owe me. Not you at home. So let's move on to the next book. Let's have a look at, like a really big stretch in the morning, The Lion King. So this is down as a Disney classic, and for obvious reason. Now, we've got a couple of the classic books in actual fact. This one is The Lion King classic, and just like the others, we've got a range of sentiments in there, selection of toppers, and some fantastic backing papers, which again can be used for card making. You might want to use them for some decoupage. You might want to frame some of the items. There's all sorts of things you could do. You might want to make tags, boxes, wrap, make little bags to put gifts in. All sorts of things you can do. And again, 150 GSM. There's 12 designs in these, and that is 36 sheets because you get 3 of each. And normally if you were buying something like Disney, if you were going to a Disney shop to buy a Disney product, I'm not going to diss Disney for that, but it's not cheap. It's not cheap like the budgie. So let's take a look through inside. There we go. So gone back again to the sentiments. So that there are no duplicates of any of these sheets in terms of the colour and design, but you can, of course, mix and match your sentiments because the sentiments match. They're just in different colours and styles. There we go. No Arsenal or West Ham or wherever it was producer cap. Oh, I see. There we go. Apparently Blackpool. You've clearly got to be into your football to know. I haven't got a clue. I love that. Yeah. Don't mess with my pride. I love it. Try your luck as well. So again, you know, good luck cards. That's a nice sentiment, actually, isn't it? Try your luck. I like that for good luck. Good luck. And the colour palette's very, very in at the moment as well. I'm loving those. Do we remember what they're all called? Who remembers what they're all called? Simba. Oh, got the wrong side. There he is. What's that? Timon and Pumbaa. I didn't see much of the Lion King. I remember just Hakuna Matata. Is that Hakuna Matata they sing, don't they? Brilliant. Zazu. Oh, we've got an avid Lion King fan in the gallery. And Nala as well, the girl. He's going to get. He didn't tell me, but I know that Adam secretly watches Lion King before every show. There we go. Oh, you can do it. Fantastic. Wouldn't they be good again to be using sort of at school as well? You know, are you a teacher? Are you looking for some crafting items for the kids? Maybe you've got parties coming up, children's parties, and you want to hold a crafting party. How good would that be? Because entertainers, you know, can be quite expensive. You can get them round, have a crafting party, a Disney crafting party as well. Use them for the invites. That would be absolutely awesome. And of course, you don't just have to use these for Disney either. So we've got all the Disney characters in there, which is key. But these backing papers could be used for a wide variety of crafting projects. I like that. I like that. Oh, you should hear them in my ear. They love everything. Oh, I like that one. Really nice indeed. Really nice. Shall we have a look at some samples? Let's have a look at some samples. So let me just put this back over here. So don't forget, $9.99 for each of the card making kit books. $9.99, just $3.95 P&P, no matter how many you order. So if you order one and you check out and you go, do you know what? I wish I'd have picked up the Mickey Mouse one as well. You can go back and pop it in, and you won't pay any more P&P. So here we've got some of the samples. Oh, hang on, I've got the wrong one here. Let me put that back. There we go. There we go. Fantastic. Nothing to see here. So here we go. We've got some of the samples here. What up, Cub? Oh, I like that. And that's that backing paper that we were just looking at. The stripy one across the back. I really, really like that one. Nice get well soon card there. Again, these could equally be chilling with my Romies. Actually, I like it's like the stars and stripes, isn't it? Like the American flag. Like the stars and stripes. I like that. But you could again use these for party invites maybe. There's all sorts of things. You get well soon cards. Off to school. Thank you, teacher. Because everybody's giving teachers presents these days as well, aren't they? My teacher was lucky to get an apple. Beautiful. Right, so that one there is the Lion King. Now this is Disney classic, but it's the Lion King one. And time for another Disney classic. Now we're getting into real classics now. I was a kid when this came out. I was a kid. And the animation, albeit 150 years old, I really, really love the real animation. And my favourite, well, you've got Baloo the bear up there. Where is he? There he is. What was the name of the orangutan? He was my favourite. We're going to have a look at him in a minute. So just like the others, 36 sheets, 12 designs. They're all 8x8, 150 GSM, so they're a good size. And there we go. King Louie! Oh yeah, King Louie. King of the Swingers. I love it. I love as well, again, just like the other books, we've got these sort of strips at the side. Use the entire strip. You can perhaps cut out the little squares. You can do some special Pauline Wheeler fussy cutting as well. You could layer these up because you get multiple sheets in here as well. And we're not, you've got to bear in mind that this is the real McCoy. This is not in the style of Disney but called something else. This is the real thing. All approved and licensed and agreed by Disney themselves. But you just can't sell it. But it's great for gifts, great for your co-workers, great for sending into TV studios. Because we love to see your samples. Oh, that's the same page there. Again, you could create... I'd absolutely think these would make a great present by framing them, putting in a little personal message and sentiment, mounting them. And you can use these stripes and spots, again, for US flags, as we saw a bit earlier as well. You can use them for other projects as well. And like you imagine to sort of, make a popcorn, use a popcorn die there to cut out size popcorn, and watch the Jungle Book and eat your popcorn. There we go. And again, these can be used for bags. You might wrap gifts in these as well. There's all sorts of things you can do. You might just die cut other sort of shapes out of them. In particular, I think this is one of my favourites. You could do loads and loads with that. Absolutely loads. Absolutely loads. And then, if you like the green, but you think, it's a bit too much green on there for me, get the pink in. That's awesome. That's fantastic. So you can really use these on other projects as well as Disney. But of course, we are here for Disney. And look, can you spot them? Can you spot the characters? Producer Laura said if she was gifting it, she'd put your face in it. My face is already in there. There we go. So don't forget, $9.99, just $3.95 P&P, no matter how many items you order. Talking of ordering, don't forget, here at Hobbymaker, and not all channels are the same, you can call free phone our 24-hour-a-day UK call centre if you don't fancy using the website. Or if you do fancy using the website, you can do that too. But you can do either. And it doesn't matter how you order, you'll still only pay $3.95 once. Should we go for Stitch? There they are. Lilo and Stitch. So, this is, again, exactly the same as the others in respect of what you get inside. There are 36 sheets, again, 150 GSM. They're good size as well. They're a good size because there is 8 by 8. So that enables you to create envelopes out of them as well, small envelopes if you wanted to, as well as using them actually for the toppers and so on. And you've got 12 designs and 3 of each. I mean, this is a really, really bright version. So we're going to have a look at this. Here we go. So again, we've got the sentiments again. So all of these books, all of them have a selection of sentiments in the back. All of them have a selection of sentiments in the back. Just a range of different colours, of course. Let's have a look at some of the toppers. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Fantastic. Again, could be great for children's parties, great for invitations. I've sold myself on doing a craft party. We get everybody round to do a crafting party. Brilliant. Let the beer flow, but not if it's the children's party. But you can have a lot of fun with that. Oh, there we go. I love that. He's out surfing. I love as well the little ukulele. Because, of course, this was set in Hawaii, wasn't it? Lilo and Stitch. It was set in Hawaii. Do-do-do-do-do-do. What have we got next? Because this is the first time I'm looking through the books in detail, just like you at home. I like as well, again, we've got the strip down the side. I love the fact that they've incorporated sort of the other little strips of sentiments as well, so that you can cut those out. You can cut these out, for instance, the yellow rectangle there, you could cut that out as it is, or you could cut out the frame individually, or you could fussy cut the characters out. Love it. Okay, so there's the stripe. Love that as well. And then we've also got, this is like, again, a polka dot sort of colour with the little white polka dots. Now that's Lilo and Stitch. That is their colour, isn't it? That is their colour. That's the colour of Stitch. I love that one as well. Again, you could be fussy cutting this. I can again imagine, you know, little envelope, little box, little bag, something being made out of that. Really nice indeed. And then, I love this. This is a theme through all of the books, isn't it? Where they've taken the characters and sort of alternated them with flowers or other designs. Really, really nice indeed. Fun, 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 fun. And I like that one too. And you've got the island. Absolutely brilliant. I love these. Now, if you've only just joined us, you've only just pulled yourself out of bed, you should have been up and had a crafty brew by now. Oh, yeah. We've already been through some of the books, so don't forget you can rewind us on the website or on YouTube. You can do that. And just going to grab some samples here. You can have a look through the books we've already done. So the books we've already done were Toy Story, we've done Mickey, we've done Disney Classics Lion King, Disney Classics Jungle Book, mine went blank for a second there, and we've done Lilo and Stitch. We're just doing Lilo and Stitch. We're going to have a look through some of the samples. Now, it's just worth remembering, by the way, that the angel policy here with the Disney items is that you can make and gift and share and keep as much as you like, but unfortunately they are licensed, so you can't actually sell these. So these are for personal use. But don't worry, because you could be making fantastic crafty items for your friends, for the children. You could be making things to give to teachers. You could be sending them to work colleagues. There's all sorts of different things you do. And I struck up on the brilliant idea, which is now patented, which is you can do Disney craft parties for the kids. Get them all round. Get them all round. And, you know, send out the invitations and get some glue and some crafty items to do that. So here we go. I love these as well because the great thing about the books is the diversity, the things you can use these for, and I don't know who's created these, so they're very talented, but what Creative Expressions, somebody at Creative Expressions has done it, because of course the books have come from Creative Expressions, but what they've done is they've literally just mounted. So they've either cut them out as they are, they've layered them, they've cut them, but they've mounted them. So this is something that really anybody can do with a bit of imagination. And actually, if you want to pop them on some pre-made blanks, we have those on the website somewhere as well, with the envelopes. Just for you. Ah, that's for you, Mum. This is my favourite one. I had a look through these earlier. Aloha. That's really nice. Aloha is, of course, hello and goodbye. I love these. And the die cut out of here as well. Really nice. Now, as popular as all of the collection has been when it launched, as popular as it's all been, I think we all know which the most popular has been. Where's Cruella de Vil? She's in the gallery. We've got, again, another Disney classic here. Again, like the others, 36 sheets, 12 designs. They're all 8x8s. They're 150 GSM, so they're good weight, which makes them suitable not just for toppers, but for actually using them as craft paper, not just craft backgrounds. So again, you might want to make bags, you might want to make boxes, you might want to make envelopes. There's all sorts of things that you can do with those. Let's have a quick look at these. So this is the most popular one. Don't forget you can buy all of these books individually, $9.99. Oh! There's got to be the spaghetti in here. Oh no, that's not 101 Dalmatians. I've got confused there. Lady and the Tramp. Do you know what threw me? It's the Too Cute. The Too Cute. I was thinking a bit of spaghetti. Now, Lady and the Tramp in the gallery giving me a load of abuse. Again, we've got sentiments in the back of all of these. The colours are just amazing. But again, don't forget, using colours, these pinks, baby pinks, and sort of these sort of fuchsia colours and so on, that are a repeating theme throughout the book, can be used in a wide range of craft products. Fantastic. Oh, what a Valentine's card. Either of these. In fact, it doesn't need to be an occasion. It doesn't need to be an occasion. Pay it forward. That's what I say. Yeah, pay it forward. Okay, let's just pop that one down there. There we go. So this is the one we looked at actually a moment ago. Stand out in a crowd. I like that. Again, just because. Let's have a quick look there at some of the backing paper. So again, you've got that lovely sort of baby pink cotton candy sort of stripe there. Could make place cards out of them, couldn't you, again, for parties and things? And really nice. I absolutely love these. And just like the others, we've got all the little characters coming up now, tucked away. That's brilliant. That would make a new baby card, wouldn't it? Producer Laura's just said, I'd use that for a baby card. That's a great idea, Laura. Kat even. I called you Laura. That's because I was on with Laura all day yesterday. She's gone pink. She's gone pink hair today. She's confused me. I love these. Really nice. So there we go. More Disney classic. So 101 Dalmatians on that one. Don't forget, $9.99. Now, let's just very quickly give you some inspiration as to what you can be making, of course, with the Disney books. Again, a nice selection of cards here again. Really, really nicely. So, although they're all Disney characters, they all have a very different theme. And I don't mean just because the characters or the animations are different, but actually the styles, in terms of the colour schemes and so on. Spot me. Oh, I like that. I love that. And again, this could be suitable for all sorts of occasions, and all you do is swap over the sentiment at the bottom. It could be a birthday card, it could be a good luck, congratulations, new baby, new puppy. Could be for a new puppy, couldn't it? All sorts of things. I think we should set a new trend. Some popular high street companies have never thought. They've thought of all the different holidays, but they haven't thought of new puppy cards, have they? Ah, fantastic. Now, if you wanted the Disney books and you went, you know what, I just don't know which one to choose. I love them all. That's what Laura's, I love them. I love that one. You love them all. You love all the characters. You can take advantage and actually get hold of all of these as a single bundle. Now, don't forget, they would normally be $9.99 each with just one set of P&P, but $9.99. But for today, because it's the wake-up show and we're all a bit sleepy and dopey this morning, we're going to knock a little bit off for you. So instead of being $9.99 each, if you wanted the full collection, don't forget, this is Disney licensed product. It's official Disney. It's not Disney-esque. It's not in the style or the colour theme of Disney. It is Disney. $54.94. $54.94. And if you're thinking, well, I love that, but do I want to do that in one go? You don't need to worry because it's available in 2 payments on split pay, just $27.47. So you can pay one today when you check out, and the other one in a month's time, 13th of August, something like that, and it just automatically come out. And of course, you don't pay any interest on that. We do the split pay to help, because you might not want to spend it all out in one go. But we send it to you immediately. You don't have to wait until the second payment's made. It will come out to you immediately. How do I order it? I can hear you cry. How do I order it? How do I order it? They're not taking the hint, are they? Cal, how do I order it? He doesn't know. I'll tell him. I'll tell you, Cal. This is how you order. If you like the books, Cal, this is how you're going to order. What you can do is you can go onto the website, and order on there. It's dead easy. Just select the items from the basket. You're only going to get charged one time P&P, $3.95. Even if you see some stuff later on in the show, Cal, and you decide, I want to get that as well, you're only going to pay $3.95. Alternatively, what you can do is you can call our UK free phone call centre based right here at Hobbymaker HQ and place your order over the phone with one of our friendly team. Don't forget, and if you want to pay on split pay, you can do that too. And we will send out the items for you immediately. Now, don't worry if the price should happen to change throughout the day, because of course we did a good deal on this morning. You will always pay the lowest price. You're always going to pay the lowest price. And that's one of the things that makes us unique here, along with UK Call Centre. Now, we're going to go have a look over on the glue pens. Let's have a look over here. So, we've got some nice little items for you come up on the show. Oh! Where am I looking? Oh! I picked up the wrong ones. They're the glue applicators. The glue pens is what we're actually looking for, the glue pens. Now, these are quickie glue pens. You might have seen these on the shows before. These are like pens, but filled with glue. That makes them really, really easy to use because you can be really precise with them. The glue just comes out of, it's like quite a narrow nib, so you can be quite intricate with those. You're getting a set of 3 in here. You're getting a set of 3 in here. And you'll need 3 because once you start using these, you won't go back. They're really, really handy for that intricate work. So maybe you've got a really intricate die that you've cut out and you just want to get it around the intricate die, the cutout section. You maybe just want to use it for there. You can do that. Maybe you are applying, some little gemstones or something like that. Glitter could be ideal because what you can do, of course, is with these is you can write sentiments, write your name, draw flowers, whatever you can do with a pen, you can do with a glue pen, and sprinkle your glitter all over it. And then what you do is you shake that off, and you're left with what you do. But it comes out blue, but don't worry, it dries clear. The reason for that is so you can see very cleverly where you've glued. Where you've written. Really good. So $8.54 is the price on the screen, but not today. We're gonna reduce that. Why are we going to reduce it? Well, because we can. Because we can. Because we can. So the price is coming down to, let's have a look, $6.99. $6.99, and you're getting 3 pens in there. That's a staple item for many people's craft rooms. And in actual fact, we have done a bit of research to see how much you can pay if you wanted to shop around. This is on sale, according to the website, and they should be $14.99 and have been reduced, saving a third, in brackets, £5 to make it $9.99. Well, in comparison to their price, you're saving 50%. You're saving 50% in comparison to their price. Now, you can, if you just want to buy one, it's going to cost you £4 on that website, but not here. You're going to get all 3 for $6.99. People absolutely love these. People absolutely love these. I'm just going to bring that in because I might have a go in a bit. We'll do that in a little while. I'm going to find some glitter and demonstrate those. These have been really, really popular. These are a staple for a lot of people in actual fact. Lots of our viewers, I know, and lots of our guests really, really love these glue pens. And we only got them in, I think, at the beginning of the month. And I know Dave Bradford's a huge fan of these, absolutely loves them. Came at the beginning of the month, and they have been going. They've not stuck around. In fact, we completely sold out the first time. I'm going to demonstrate those in a little while. We will find some glitter. Now, we've also got the adhesive bundle, which I'm going to get it right this time. And it's a whole adhesive bundle. So I'm going to talk you through the different items that we've got here in the bundle. I'm just going to do a quick bit of window dressing. There we go. Because you might already, I'm going to have to lay that down because it's going to fall over. Oh, there we go. You just have to pretend it's the right way up. There we go. So I'm going to talk you through these first of all. So to start with, we have got in this pack, we have got the Creative Expressions Adhesive Eraser. Now, this is really, really popular. We've done this before on its own, and actually, I was really impressed when I saw how this works. I said, sure you can't erase glue. How does that work? But you imagine you've got any items with some sticky label left on there, or you've put some excess glue on there. You need to go back really and watch us demoing this because it's got so many uses and benefits. But I was really, really impressed, and I know. Again, this was a really, really popular product. Because at the end of the day, we all make mistakes with our glue, don't we? We all make mistakes. And sometimes we don't make a mistake. Sometimes we don't make a mistake, but we just put a bit too much on, and you want to get rid of that. You can remove it with the adhesive eraser from Creative Expressions. So that's one of the others. This is all a bundle. So that's the first thing. So I'm just going to pop that to one side. We've also got here the ultra-fine glue applicators. So we get 3 in these. And people absolutely love using these. Now, of course, you've got the pens, the glue pens, which are great for the intricate work, and you're just using a very small amount of glue, again, to write and pop glitter on and that sort of stuff. These are when you want to apply that bit more glue, or glue that's probably a bit thicker, and you refill them yourself with your own choice of glue. And they're ultra-fine tips. And then in the top here, you've got the pins. And of course that helps to keep the nozzle clear. Always put the pearl pin back in once you've been using that. And it needs to be these pins because if you try to use just a normal pin, they can break. So it's really, really important to make sure you use the right pins. Now, what you've got to bear in mind is you're using it a lot, you're knocking around your craft room, you drop it on the floor, and then suddenly you go, oh no, I've lost the pin, I've lost the pin. If only I had some replacement pearl pins for the ultra-fine tip glue applicator. They come in your bundle. And there's a reason that you get a lot of pins as separate items, because we all lose them. But you won't lose them, you don't need to worry about losing them here, because you get those as well. So we've got the applicator and the glue pins. Now, we've got the glue pens. Let's talk about that very quickly again. Get the right way up. So we talked about this just a moment ago. So these on their own, and let's not forget $6.99 on their own. $6.99 on their own. We saw them on another website. Should have been $14.99 and had been reduced to $9.99. They're $6.99 with us. So you get those in the bundle along with the glue applicators and the pins and the eraser. Then we've also got here. So we've got. The Cosmic Shimmer there, Andy Skinner's Quick Grab Glue. So this dries clear if you've not seen this before. Really, really useful because it's designed to dry really, really quickly. It's got something called rapid bonding time, and it's been particularly formulated for that. And again, it dries clear. So you could use this on your MDF maybe, you could use it on your card. There's a wide range of things you could use it on, and that's going to do the job for you. I don't need to tell you, there's lots of you already use this every single day. But normally you perhaps buy them individually. Not today, because you can buy it with the Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue. There. Now that's a specialist glue, because not everybody is aware, if they're not professional crafters, not everybody is aware that not all glues are good for sticking acrylic. Because of course acrylic has got a very non-porous surface as well. So this has been specially formulated. And this also has the precise applicator as well. Really, really important. Now you also get, just going to move that to one side. There's something else in here as well. So these are A4, just checking this out. These are the A4 adhesive sheets, and there's a pack of 5 in here, of course from Creative Expressions. Now, these are really, really popular. Why? Because you can put these through your die cutting machine, And that's one of the reasons they're really, really popular. And, you know, because don't forget, this is all an adhesive bundle. So we've got adhesives for every occasion. Pack of 5 there. It's double-sided, which is worth noting, of course, because you want to be adhering perhaps your die cut shape directly to the card, and that's going to give you full coverage of the back rather than just a bit here and a bit there. Now, that's important, of course, if you've got intricate die cuts, to run those through, and then it's going to be stuck down all the way over. But they're used for a wide range of different uses. In fact, why don't you message in and tell us what you use your A4 adhesive sheets for? So, don't forget that the quick glue pens on their own, even on offer today, are £6.99. In the bundle, you're actually going to receive the Quickie glue pens. You're going to be receiving the Quick Grab, the Acrylic, the eraser, the glue applicators, the replacement pins, because we're all going to need those, and the A4 adhesive sheet. All of those together as one bundle, £34.99. £34.99. Fantastic. So you can get all of that together. Or if you just want to get the Quickie glue pens, you can get those as well, £6.99. Lots and lots of you have been grabbing the Quickie glue pens, so if you wanted those, or you can get the whole adhesive kit as well for £34.99. So these have been, people have been buying multiples of these this morning. You've been filling your baskets, not your boots, and that's what you need to do. And don't forget, lots of you have got them in your baskets. You know by now, here on Hobby Maker, you know that putting it in your basket doesn't secure the item. You do need to make sure that you check out, because when the stock's gone, it's gone, of course. And particularly with items like the Quickie Precise glue pens, people will buy multiple items. Why? Because they use them, they love them, and that's why you get a pack of 3. And you need to check out, because in the next hour, we've got a sale hour. Uncle Andy Love has given us the power for the next hour, the power hour. That should be a catchphrase. But before we go on to that, I'm going to show you as well one more paper pad. In fact, let me just move my bundle out of the way here. Auntie Pauline and Uncle Andy even. Dots and Stripes paper pad by the famous Sue Wilson, of course. Sue Wilson, synonymous with creative expression, of course. Love Sue Wilson designs. And this is the Dots and Stripes paper pad. Size-wise, again, we're 8x8, just like the Disney ones. So you could utilise these and add this onto your Disney pack, of course. Let's have a little flick through the book and see what we've got in here today. Oh. Okay, I love these two colours together. I absolutely love these two colours together. Don't they look extraordinary? And what I love as well about these is, of course, they're double-sided. So you've got different design on the front to the back. You've got sort of a matte back there. I love the stripe. This is really, it's almost like a duck egg blue, almost. And again, all colour coordinated. And it's all, as the name suggests, dots and stripes. All of it's dots and stripes. So, you could use this again for a wide range of items. New home cards, babies, synonymous with blue. Now, obviously, the angel policy on this is a bit different, because you can do what you want with these. You do what you want with these. You can make bags, pictures, cards, gift tags. You can sell them, gift them. No problem whatsoever. You are free to do exactly what you like with these. I love that purple. That's sort of a lilac-y colour. I love that. Yellow stripes. Lemon. In fact, the one way to describe the entire book, really, in terms of the colour scheme, is pastels. Love it. Pink's so popular because you can use pink for anything. Use pink for anything. And pink is no longer considered to be sort of a girly colour. You don't just use pink for girls. Oh, I love a bit of pink. Look, it goes with my shirt. John Scott loves a bit of pink on sewing street as well. Love a bit of pink. Very nice indeed. So again, these are 8x8. These are Dots and Stripes paper by Sue Wilson. $12.99 is the price that these are usually from Creative Expressions, and these have only ever been seen at that price, $12.99. But we're just waking up now, and I'm feeling a bit tired, and I'm going to make a silly decision about the price because I'm not thinking straight. And it should be $12.99, and it's always been $12.99. Let's find out. What's she going to do? Is she going to risk her job over it? Kat. Higher or lower? Higher or lower? Higher or lower? £37 for, oh no, $9.99. $9.99. So, fantastic price because, again, normally $12.99. They've only ever been seen at $12.99. They have never been reduced before. And Kat said, I don't know whether I should have reduced that. But it's too late. She's done it now. We've had to commit. If you've only just woken up, like Kat, you can be taking advantage of some of these great prices. And if you've only just joined us, where have you been? You've missed an hour. We've done all the Disney stuff. We've done the glue pens. We've done the adhesive pack bundle. And now we're doing Sue Wilson's paper pad, which is normally $12.99. So some good savings on here today. Good savings on here today. So normally $12.99 down to $9.99. $6.99, of course, for the glue pens. We've got the adhesive pack as well, which is in there, and the Disney packs, $9.99 each. If you've missed it, just go back over and have a quick look at the website, and you're going to find all of the items we've been through today on there, and that's what we want. Now, the rest of the show is all on pre-order. You might be going, he's moved. He's somewhere else now. That's because I'm getting ready for Sale of the Century, because we've got some great prices, Now, you can, of course, pre-order these items. Everything that you've seen on the show and everything that's coming up on the show, you can pre-order. The way you do that is you go over to the website, hobbymaker.co.uk. And what you can do is you can pop in there and select the items, pop them in your basket and check out. But don't worry, because if you see those items and then you go, well, yeah, but I don't want to check out yet because you're telling me that the prices are going to come down and I don't want to pay more P&P. You don't have to worry about any of that, because whatever the price ends up at is the price you will pay. Doesn't matter if you check out now, check out in an hour, check out in 5 hours, you will always pay the lowest price for the day, because we process the order at midnight. And that also means that we only need to charge you for P&P once, because we will process it at the end of the day. So don't panic. Of course, don't check out in 5 hours, because the stuff you want will be sold. So you need to check out soon. So let's start out first of all with the fine glitter set. Where am I going? Oh, over here. Okay, that's because we've not opened them. We were looking for glitter earlier, and I've got a set. If you're looking for glitter, we've got 24 in here. We've got 24 in here, and I'm going to take these out in just a second so we can have a closer look at the colours. So there's a really, really lovely... Hang on a second. There we go. There we go. I was never going to let the packaging beat me. So, we've got a fantastic array of colours here. There we go. And I love as well sort of the pepper pot sort of shaker tops on the, there we go. There we go. You could just watch me building this. There's so many here, I could build myself into a wall. The whole rainbow here. We're nearly there now. Oh, I'm going to put that one in the middle and that one on either side. We've got to be artistic. There we go. Now, don't forget, we've got some fantastic prices coming up for you on this hour. We are really, really going to be reducing some prices here. So this is the ideal opportunity to restock your crafty stash. If you've got some items you're a bit low on, maybe a bit low on your glitter, maybe a bit low on some paints, maybe a bit low on some pens, some glues, whatever it is, you need to get in these quick, because any items that we reduce heavily for a sale show, it's because there might not be much of it left. You know, so we need to be getting that price down, encouraging you to take advantage, because there's not going to be that much left. So don't hesitate. This is the time to check out your basket and take advantage of these. Now, these little glitter pots here, there are 24 pieces. You've got all the colours of the rainbow. And that makes them, let me just do my calculations, 62 pence per pot. You're getting a lot of glitter in there for 62 pence. That is going to last you some time. So now is a great time to replenish your stock. Now, £14.99 would already be a good price because that's 62p a pot. 62p a pot at £14.99. But do you know what? 62p, times are hard at the moment. I'm sure we can save a little bit off that. We could save that. We could save something off that. In fact, let's essentially give you your P&P. Essentially giving you your P&P. Because it's £3 off your price. Your P&P is only £3.95 for the whole day. So £11.95. Sorry, £11.99. You're still getting the 24 pots. They're a good size. All the colours of the rainbow that you want in there. That's 49 pence a pot. My maths is good at this time in the morning. 49 pence a pot. And these can be used for a wide range of things. We use glitter on absolutely everything. The colours can be used for kids crafting. They can be used for general crafting. But it's Christmas. You've got your golds in there. You've got your reds in there as well. You've got sort of the silver glitter in there. You've got the white as well. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's fantastic. You don't need to be precious over these. Not at £11.99 for 24 pots. In fact, what you could do is you could combine a few colours as well. Couldn't you? You could combine a few colours in another pot. At £11.99, it is absolutely worth probably getting a couple of these in at that price, because they, you know, at that price they're really, really good. Get your quickie glue pens that you've already bought in your basket. Do some fantastic design with that. Don't forget it goes blue when you're writing it, so you can see where the glue is, but it dries clear. So you need to do that. And pick your colours. Maybe you can use one colour, maybe you use two. Maybe you can use multicolours. And sprinkle that over, shake it off. Job done. Absolutely brilliant. So £11.99, UCUP58 is the code. Really, really important that you do check out on these, because you don't want to get leapfrogged. And the reason these prices come crashing down is because we don't have warehouses full of it. No. That's fantastic. What order would that be if I was to put them in rainbow? Yellow and pink and green, and blue. You've got quite a good. So it's the more popular, probably the glitters. You've got more of, as well. I love this one as well. I love the, what's that sort of teal? Is that teal? It looks a little bit darker on there, but to me it looks a little bit brighter. You could use them maybe for nail art as well. You could put them in your acrylic pouring as well, couldn't you? There's all sorts of things you can do that. There's no shortage. I could stand here all day and list things you could do with glitter. Some people just love to have glitter in their life, don't they? I tell you what I've seen people do as well. Using the glue pens, they do a Christmas card, and then they might do a starry sky. They do a little starry sky. Or put the star in the sky. They might get a Christmas tree and they might use the glue pen for that and sprinkle a glitter over for tinsel, for baubles. There's all sorts of things you could do. Maybe you're going to use it on maybe some shoes. I've seen people decorating their shoes and things with them as well. Glitter the shoes up. You could add them to baubles. Maybe you're going to buy some Christmas baubles from the shop and you want to personalise them with names. That's something else you could do. Pop on the name using the glue pen, use the glitter, maybe for the children as well. Maybe create them their very own. And of course, you can sell them if you wanted to do that. You can create some fantastic personalised items and sell them. Wouldn't that be good? I love the idea of that. Really, really good indeed. Okay, so there's your glitter. I'm not going to knock down my creation. I'm going to leave it there. I like it. Talking of Christmas and personalising things, we've got the yellow and gold pens, markers. But these are not just any, these are Pilot. They are Pilot. So we know, nice and reliable, very, very well-known brand. Pilot known for their pens, Pilot known for quality. Silver and gold pens at any time of year are popular, at any time of year. My wife loves a gold pen. If she's writing a birthday card or a Christmas card or anything, or a shopping list, no, not a shopping list, but she would do if we could afford to keep her in gold and silver pens. Well, you can if you get your hands on them today, because the normal price on here is £6.95. That's for the pair. Don't forget they are Pilot, but coming down, morning sales. What are we going to come down to? Less than a fiver. Less than a fiver for your gold and silver pens. Ben, I love the look of the gold and silver pens, but what do they look like when you use them? Should we find out? Somebody's opened the packaging on this for me, because I'm a bit fingers and thumbs. I'm going to have to brave the glasses now. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, here we go. So what should we do? Say, okay. Oh, start the shopping list. Yeah, my wife would absolutely love this. I'm not sure black is the right colour for me on here. So, bear with me, because you will see when I whip out the silver pen. I'm going to accent this, so you're going to be okay. It's coming through. Just takes a minute to come through. I'm just going to go over this bit again. I wasn't very thorough at getting the ink out to start with. I'm no artist. Now, bear in mind, hobby maker is really one word. But I did what you do at school, which is I started with the writing too big. And then what I didn't want to do was sort of tail off as we approached the edge, so that the writing gets smaller and smaller. I love, they go on so easily, really easily, and satisfying. But then you wouldn't expect anything less, because they are Pilot pens, and they are well known for their quality. And now I'm going to find out if this one's activated or not. Yes, it is. In fact, that looks absolutely stunning on the black. I'm not very artistic, I'm afraid. If not for I've got to make sure I put the shadow on the right way. There we go. Now, Pilot, if you don't, you must know who Pilot are, but they've been around now for a century. Somebody's going to message in and going, "You're putting the shadow on the wrong side there." And actually, it could be ice or snow, because I'm thinking Christmas, you see. But the coverage is really, really, really easy. We've had a review come in actually from Julie. I can't read it from here because it's half a mile away. Good quality smooth markers. That is absolutely what you want in a pen, and I can vouch for that because this is going on so easily. It's going on really, really easily. And there's loads of coverage as I'm using it. Good ink flow, loads of coverage. Now, of course, if you're more artistic than me, your creation's going to be much nicer. Art, I love craft, but art, drawing and writing specifically, was something I was never brilliant at, if I'm honest. So I'm putting that in the right place there again. Just do the little bit along here. Somebody's going, "What are you doing? That's not right." These are really handy to just have in your craft room, in your crafty stash, to pick up when you need. You don't necessarily need to, you don't really need to create something from scratch. They're great for just highlighting, even just highlighting, you know, glistening sort of bits and ooh. So, somebody spotted it. Yeah, it's supposedly a holly leaf, but it's not a brilliant holly leaf because, like I said, not super artistic. It's got a particularly sort of big leaf in one space there. Actually, that could double up purely by accident. That could sort of colour up, double up as a famous Christmas character, couldn't it? There we go. Now, there we go. That's supposed to be holly, but actually, it could kind of be Rudolph if you squint and stand on one leg with his antlers and his eyes and nose. But there you go. So the silver really, really stands out beautifully, and I can vouch from personal experience, just using those now, for the first time, no less, that they are very, very smooth. You get good coverage from that. The ink flow is really, really good. I have used them in the past, other brands, and sometimes you have to keep going back over because the flow sort of dries up while you're using them. And bearing in mind, these were already open as well, so they have been sitting around for a little while. The ink flow was there, that's good. Definitely, I'd recommend those. So the gold and silver pilots, less than a £5 for the pair, £4.99. Now, QKP275 is the number, and again, at some other places, what you do is you'd buy the item, you put it in your basket, you check out, and then a bit later on in the show, you see something else, and you go, "Oh, I wish I'd have done that." Or you see something like this, and you think, "Oh, I'm going to save £3, £4, £5, but you end up paying it in postage. You don't need to worry about that here at Hobby Maker because it is £3.95 for the whole day. Doesn't matter whether you're ordering on this show or later on in the day. So there we go. So next, moving on next, we've got some fantastic acrylic paint pouring sets here. And we've got a fantastic selection of colours, and they're all available individually. So if you like the look of the colours, there's a particular colour that you want, maybe you already own some, maybe you go, I'm running a bit low, I just want to top up, you can do that. You can pick up just one colour if you want to. One of the most popular colours, of course, in the set is going to be the black, because it can be used for such a wide range. So there's 118 millilitres in these bottles, so they're a good size. 118 millilitres, and we've got the range of colours. Of course, we're going to go through them individually. So we've got the black to start with here. It should be $12.99. It should be $12.99. But don't forget, this is a sale show. That means that the stock is gradually it's dwindling. So we're going to do some good prices. Now is the time to take advantage. $12.99 normally $12.99. What's it going to come down to? It's my drum roll. $4.99. $4.99. That's under half price. That's under half price. What was it before? Did you say $12.99? $12.99. That's getting on for a third of the price. But under a fiver. So if you decide you want to stock up on several, it's almost buy one, get one free. In fact, it's over buy one, get one free, really, because they're normally $12.99. Under a fiver now. Under a fiver. So you could top up on a couple of colours for the price of one. But take full advantage of that, because the stock is gradually going. And that is why we are doing some fantastic prices on these at the moment. Now, if you don't know much about the actual range itself, because we're going to go through the colours, but in case you don't know much, well, what is, acrylic paint, and how does that work? Well, it's pouring paint, and as you can see there on your screen, it's the range allows beginners or experienced painters to explore, test, and develop their pouring techniques. It's also known as fluid art. And this painting technique allows you to let matter and colour express themselves with great freedom through sinuosity. Is that right? Who wrote that? Who put that word in? Sinuosity, flow, and cells. Now, you might wonder, what does all that mean? You might wonder, what does all that mean? Pouring. How does this work? How do I use these the paints? Well, let's show you. Let's show you. This is one I did earlier. So it's really straightforward. So this is done on a canvas. This is just one way that you can do it. So I forget the lady's name who's demonstrated this, Fiona, who's demonstrated this, and she's created a canvas. Of course, you can use them on a wide variety of surfaces. And she's taken a plain canvas, and she's literally, as the bottle says, poured it on. Now, once you've poured it on, you can move it around. You can do that by allowing it to free flow, like she's doing there at the moment. You might want to use sort of a spatula or a painter's knife or something like that. You can let it run into each other by standing it on its end. You might want to force the direction by using perhaps a hairdryer or something similar. What you can also do is pop perhaps a cocktail stick in or a pen and move it around, create swirls in there as well. And the great thing about using this sort of medium is everything you create is 100% individual. Could be great for gifts for people, either the finished work or the pouring paints could be a great gift for people so they can have a go themselves. Good for messy play. The weather's been great out there. Great to get outside into the garden and play with this sort of thing with the kids as well. Look at the effect that you get there with the hairdryer. Wow. I didn't think that'd go right to the top there. But it's like tie-dye. almost, isn't it? It's like tie-dye. In actual fact, you could create landscapes from that, and you know, moving up. She had almost a tree there in the first instance, so you could create a wide range of sort of designs. Absolutely fantastic. Now, all of the colours that we've got today, they're all going down to £4.99. So if you've already got them in your basket, or you've already checked out, and you go, oh, blow me, I've checked out and I've paid the £12.99. No, you haven't, because our Hobby Maker commitment is that you'll always pay the lowest price. So we're going to have a little look at the different colours. So we've done the black already. We're going to move over now to the metallic purple. Who doesn't love a bit of metallic? And, you know, it's the craft colour, isn't it? It's the craft colour. Absolutely lovely. So we've got the metallic purple, that one is. Don't forget, £4.99, just the same as the black. Next, we're moving on to the all-important gold. You use gold for everything, can't you? Absolutely everything. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas, doesn't matter if it's celebrations, doesn't matter, you know, if it's birthdays, just art, it doesn't matter. You can use gold on absolutely everything. But it's not gold prices, because it's only £4.99. Fantastic. Okay, so the next one that we've got here is it's deep magenta. Deep magenta. And it looks almost sort of pearlescent, almost pearlescent. And you can see those tying in fantastically. You're mixing these colours together, because of course the beauty of these is you can put lots and lots of different colours together, or you might want to colour match just one or two together with each other and keep the colours mixed to a minimum and really create some contrast. And with that deep magenta colour there, you're really, really going to achieve that. Now, what goes well with both deep magenta and gold? Silver. And again, not at silver prices. Should be £12.99. Everything on today's show has got a fantastic deal going with it, because it's a sale show this hour, down to £4.99, under a fiver for that pouring paint. Now, you struggle to find pouring paints at anywhere near that price. And if you've never done it before and you think, do you know what, I've had a little look at your video, and I think, oh, I quite fancy having a go at that over the summer holidays. But, you know, I'm just having a go, so I don't spend lots of money. I just want to get a few items. You can get 2 for a tenner, can't you? 3 for 15, and you're off and running. £15 to start with 3 different colours. And there's a lot in there, because what did we say, 118 mil? So there's quite a lot in there, and you don't need to use a lot. It does go, surprisingly, a long way. You don't have to pour lots and lots on your canvas. It does go surprisingly a long way. Next, metallic cobalt blue. Look at that. Again, it's got that sort of, it's metallic come sort of pearlescent when you look at it. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So these are ready to use. You don't need to mess about mixing it up and adding in other chemicals or anything like that, or thinning them down or doing any of that. They're all ready to go. Pop the lid and you are good to go. They're already mixed. They've got this smoothing sort of medium, it's on the screen, this smoothing medium in them, which helps to prevent sort of lumps and bumps and bubbles and all that sort of stuff. You can literally just pour them on. In fact, that's what Fiona was doing in the clip. She was literally pouring them onto the canvas, and then again using a cocktail stick or a straw or a hairdryer or an artist's knife or something like that, creating all sorts of different designs there. And even just tipping it up on its end just to get those colours to merge. She's literally pouring it directly out. That's really, really good. Really good. Really good. It's just nice watching her do that. Do you see a little bit more of that? Just like to see those run together. Yeah, we've sped her up. Kat sped her up. There we go. Look at that. And she's using a very small amount out of those to make a unique piece of art. She's just pouring them on, you know, possibly randomly, I don't know, but she's getting the colours that go together, and she's not using that much, and then she's using her techniques now to create something different. The gold's on there. These colours are on there. We've got the pearlescent, we've got the copper as well. We've got the copper, we'll show you that one. But look at that. Absolutely brilliant. So the copper here. So just around the edge there, you'll notice that she's using a white. Now, the titanium white, which is is about to come up on your screen, the one that she's using there, you see her smoothing that at the moment? That is the titanium white. Now, what she's done is mixed that with the Studio Acrylic pouring medium. Now, for the very first time today on Hobby Maker, we've got that available. And she's mixed that together. Now that's £8.99. That is £8.99. Oh, I've got it here next to me for the Studio Acrylic pouring medium. That's a large bottle there, £8.99. We would love to price crash that, but we just can't because the price is already so low. So low. So if you're wondering, well, what exactly is that for? I mix that with the white, but what is it for? Well, you'll see the details on the screen. The new pouring mediums and the Pebeo silicone oil, the results are limitless. Smooth, glossy, transparent, and non-yellowing. And I think that's really important to remember because often with white, you can, over time, lose that white and they do go yellow. So ideal for creating clean and lacquered colours to be used in combination with Studio Acrylics and matte pub colours or alone, just as a gloss varnish. Because it's a sort of a milky sort of colour on here, but it dries more clear than the milky sort of colour that you've got there. Pouring mediums, applications and technique. You can see down on the screen at the moment. They can be used straight away. There's no need for any fussing, no mixing. They are already mixed. The pouring mediums are easy to use and they provide a perfectly adapted mixture that makes achieving the technique simple. The pouring technique is modern and abstract and tends to involve pouring fluid liquid across randomly onto a support, such as a canvas or something along those lines, and creating a cell effect. And again, you know, as you can see in there, it could be sort of tie-dye, bubble effect. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. I can imagine as well making, you know, some sort of lake sort of images or water images or pond images using the different colours that you've got there. And it can be applied in a range of different ways. So we've got the layering technique, which you can see there. There's the upside down glass technique and the spatula technique. The upside down glass technique, actually, Mr. Love did say to me, oh, you should have a go at that, the upside down glass technique. And I did say to him, oh, yeah, I'm happy to have a go at that. But I've actually not done it before. And I don't want to get any more colours on this shirt, otherwise I'll be in trouble. And the problem is we've got jewellery maker coming straight in the studio. So you do need a nice area to do it in. Put your newspaper down, get your apron on or your old clothes or something like that, and have some fun and really enjoy it. And it's a messy craft. And that's what we like about it. It's a messy craft. And I should just point out, actually, on the image just on the bottom, on the right-hand corner of our slide there with the spatula technique, I really love the way that you've got sort of the black there along with the turquoise blue, and then they've dripped in, by the looks of it, it looks like they've dripped in the gold. That looks awesome. And of course, it's slicking because of the silicone oil. So you can Also add glitter afterwards. Don't forget, if you've already got the glitter pots today, or you've got some glitter at home already, you can add those as well, because of course you let it dry in there. You can have some absolutely fantastic effects, by adding in the glitter on the top as well. So you've got everything that you really, really need. If you've never done it before, have a go. Don't know how to do it? Have a look on YouTube. There's loads of videos to give you tips and techniques on there. But create something personal, random, and you don't need to have all the colours to do it. You might just decide to buy 2 or 3 of the colours and have a go. And at the price it is, under £5 each, it's really, really affordable. So give it a go. And as you could see from the demonstration, you don't need to use too much at any one time. So it lasts a really long time if you are using it sensibly. Now there's also the accessory set. I'm just going to pop that over to one side. Oh, right. So what am I looking at over here? Because we've got the wax seals, and we're going to go for the pouring accessories first, and then we'll look at the wax seals. I'm excited to get to the wax seals. Are we doing the wax seals? I'm excited to get to those. So this is part and parcel of your pouring experience. This is the accessory kit. So do you remember I said to you, you can pick up the canvas and let the colours run. You could use a straw or a tool or a cocktail stick or a brush or an artist's knife or any of those things to create that experience. Well, we've done it for you because it's all here in one single pack. $14.99 should be the price, but say it with me. Today is a sale show, sale hour. So, as always on a sale hour, we've got some great prices. And it's brand new as well. That's unusual. We don't normally do that, do we? We don't normally do sale prices on brand new product. We don't normally do that. So you're getting in the pack 2 painting knives. You're getting 3 pipettes. That would enable you to drop the gold that we saw on the black there. So we've got the 3 pipettes. We've also got 1 round brush, 1 flat brush as well, and 1 double-ended scraping tool. So you've got everything in there that you need to get started. Yeah, and you can create some absolutely fantastic designs. Absolutely fantastic designs. $9.99. Should have been $14.99. We've already saved a £5. Is she doing it again? You're not supposed to press that button twice. Oh my word, $7.99 on a brand new product. We just don't do these sorts of deals on brand new products. We don't do it. We've done it today. We've set a precedent now. $7.99 should have been, what, $14.99? So practically half price. Practically half price. Incredible. So get your hands on these because we are going to be doing demos on these. We're going to, because it's brand new product, it's going to be demos. Get yours ordered, get it at home, and craft along. Craft along. Do you enjoy while we're doing the demos? You do your crafting at the same time, and pick up some tips and techniques. You've got all the tools that you need. Pick a selection of colours as well. Don't forget, now's the time to get those because they're under a £5 each. They're under a £5 each, so now's a good time to get those. If you just want to pour, just pour. The freedom to just be creative. No rules to follow, no lines to follow, no shapes to cut. Just express yourself with these. These are going to be hugely popular because it's $7.99. It's essentially half price. Essentially half price. So get yours now and you will be able to craft along. Here we go. Been waiting for this. So next we have the wax seal kit. I absolutely love the look of this. Now, I don't know a lot about this, to be honest. I don't know a lot about this, only from having a look in the kit. Only from having a look in the kit. So, we need to do some YouTube broadcasting, and this is opening. This is an opening video, unboxing video. Unboxing. I'm just going to take the lid off the box. I've taken the lid off the box, and now inside there's a protective foam panel. Let's remove that. Okay. I love the look of this. This makes me feel truly royal. Truly royal. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I'll tell you what you're looking at. So in here, you've got 4 different stamps, which we're going to take a closer look at, which is all interchangeable. We've got sort of the stamp press, if you like. We've got the little pouring, what do we call that? The little melting pot. So you melt your wax in there above the tea light, which is down here, also included. And then what you do is you put your wax in it. So you put your wax in here, and you melt it above here, you see. And then what you do is you pour it from here. It's got a little spout on it, wherever it is. You pour it onto perhaps the back of your envelope or to the top of your letter or in your card or something like that. And then what you do is you pour the wax, and then using your, I'm going to call it the stamp press, with your chosen design, and you push that into the wax, and you just leave it for a brief moment while it starts to cool. And then you've got an amazing wax seal. And these could be used on absolutely anything. You know, we always think, oh, you can use it on the back of an envelope, which is a great thing to use it on. But it doesn't stop there. You could use it on your cards. You could use it inside your cards. You could use it on your art. You can use it as a topper, create toppers with it. There's all sorts of things that you could use this for. I really, really like this. So the different designs that you've got on here, I'll just take one of these out so you can actually see how they work. So you have the little stamp here. There we go. Let me turn it the right way around. There we go. So you can see that now. So you can see the little design there, and it's embossed. Is it embossed or debossed? And then what you do is you just screw it onto the end of your little stamp press. In fact, I'm just going to pop that down for a second. And then I'll wait for a close-up here. You ready? Here's me stamping and screwing action. So that just unscrews from there. This is the first time I've opened this. There we go. And then they screw on, so they're interchangeable. There we go. And then what we've done is we've poured, and then we're going to stamp. Just give it a second. There we go. And there is the royal seal. I absolutely love these. I absolutely love these. I love these. That's brilliant. And do you know what else? Not only... Oh, let me just turn that right around. Not only would that be great for your personal crafting, to put it on the back of envelopes, to put it in cards, to put it on as toppers, use it as toppers. There's all sorts of different things you could do with it. I'm sure at home the list is endless of things you could do with it. But not only could you use it on those yourself and put it on boxes and bags and wedding invitations, oh my word, the list goes on. But what a great gift. What a great gift. What a fantastic stocking filler. It comes in a lovely box. A great stocking filler. I really like that. I'd be well happy if I got one of those. And yeah, and we like pink. It's got good pink colour. And I've got to say to you as well, actually, that from handling it, you know, the ends, the stamps, shall we refer to them as, are really nicely weighted. They've got a good weight to them. And they've got a nice weight. It's difficult to demonstrate that to you, but you've got a good weight. And then you've got the 4 different designs. So we've got the heart. See the heart? There it is. We've got the leaf. Then we've got the tree, which is sort of the tree of life. There we go. So the tree. And then we've got the flower. That's brilliant. And then also, you get a pin badge as well. You get a little pin badge with it as well. And that makes you a member of the royal family. Because you're in the wax stamping club. Tudor, oh, it's not a Tudor flower. Oh no. No, well, we bet, yeah, in fact, you're not really a member of the royal family. I better not say that. But you are part of the Royal Wax Stamping Club because you'll see with your little pin. I love that. £9.99, what a great gift for £9.99. A great gift. Again, for friends, colleagues, teachers at school. Absolutely brilliant. £9.99, that's absolutely brilliant. I love that. If this goes missing, I don't know anything about it. I'm just going to pop that back. So, the most popular item so far on the sale show for this hour, no question, has been the glitter stack. Should have been $14.99, only $11.99. If I do my maths, that makes each pot about 50 pence, 49 pence. 49 pence a pot. So if you are thinking of stocking up, you're a bit low on your glitter, this is a great time to take full advantage of us. It's been very, very popular. There's a lot in there. There's 24 in there, and it goes a long way. And I love the little pepper pot on the top. I like that. So you can keep it a bit clear. Because, you know, you get glitter all over you. I don't mind having the glitter on me. It's the waste of the glitter being on me. Because I don't want it on me. I don't want it on me. I want it on my crafty project. So don't forget, you can use it as well using the acrylic. You can use it with the acrylic pours. I should say the acrylic pours. Use it with those. You can also use it, of course, with the glue pen as well. There's all sorts of things you can use it for, as we were talking earlier. We had some shaker cards on yesterday, the globe cards from Hunky Dory. You can put those in the globe as well, the glitter in the globe. I don't need to tell you what to use glitter on. Some of you are walking glitter boxes, aren't you? Some of you. So fantastic. If you want to get that item, don't forget to check out, because the reason that we've got these items on the sale show is typically because the stock's going, you know, it's not going to be around forever. Now is the time to take advantage. And that's why it's time to stock up on the 24 pieces of the glitter. Fantastic. Now, moving on, because we've got more stuff. More stuff. We've got the fabric paints. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let me just... Oh, hang on. Which one am I looking at? Oh, that's the fabric paint. Oh, that's the acrylic paints. Okay. I don't know a lot about paint, so you're educating me. There we go. I don't know a lot about the paint. There we go. So these are the same brand that the acrylic paints have come from, the pouring paints that we've just looked at. But like those, they are ready to use. But these are actually for fabric. So for use on your textiles, they're ready to use, and it's obviously good, as per the slide, to easily embellish, refurbish, customise your clothes, tote bags, cushions and furniture. Unleash your creative potential. Colour paint can be used with all textile decoration techniques on most fine or thick, dark or light fabrics, and it integrates with various mixed media techniques. Well, what could we put that on? We could be putting that on our shoes, on our t-shirts, on our tote bags. We could put it on back of a denim jacket. That was really, really popular. So we did that sort of thing. You know, they're trendy mixable colours. They're harmonious, luminous, and a modern range of colours, especially for your creations on both light and dark fabrics. Opaque and vivid as well at the same time. Concentrated and luminous colour colours can be mixed together and offer excellence and resistant to light. So you're not going to lose the colour. You're going to use the colour as it is, they're ready to go, and they're going to stay that colour, even after a period of time. The material as well remains flexible once you've applied this, so it's not going to stiffen that up. So that's really, really useful. And it can be made for thinner or fine or thick fabrics, natural fibres. It can be used on cotton, linen, and it can be used on synthetic fibres as well. And it keeps the suppleness and the fineness. So as we said earlier, it's not going to make them stiff. You're still going to be able to move freely in those as well. And best of all, once you've ironed them, you can wash them at 40 degrees, which is a normal wash. isn't it? It's a normal wash 40 degrees. So you can actually create your cred. You can put it on your denim jacket. You can put it on your tracky dacks, your tracky bottoms, if you want to. Tracky dacks, I call them. You can put it on your fabric shoes. You can put it on your tote bags, and then you stick it all in the wash once it's been ironed, and it is colour fast. It will stay on there. So, at this price as well, it's coming on at $10.99. It's the first time it's ever been on air, and we are already bringing it down as an introductory offer. Because it's the first time it's been on the show, bring it down to $7.99. $7.99. Now, don't forget, if you've just tuned in, coming up straight after us is Sewing Street. So if you tune in, you think, I'm just waiting for Sewing Street to start, because I like Sewing Street. I'm going to be doing a wide range of sort of sewing crafts. So I've got Laura Cat shouting at me. We've never done it on Sewing Street in 2 years. In the 2 years I've been there, we've never done fabric paints. Why not? I can hear you screaming. Why not? Because they've been saving it for us. They've been saving it at Hobby Maker. So if you just tuned in because you want to go to Sewing Street and look at some fantastic fabrics, designs, great sewing craft, you might want to take full advantage of the fabric paints. Why not incorporate the fabric paints into those designs? Brilliant. $7.99. And don't forget your P&P is just $3.95. So if you've checked things out and you're thinking, blow, I wish I'd have gotten that now. Get it. Stick it in your basket. You're not going to, even if it's come from another supplier. You don't need to worry if it's coming from a different warehouse, is what I mean. You're only going to pay one lot of $3.95 for anything that you order on Hobby Maker. So don't forget that. Jump in. So the mandalas. Okay, let's take a look. Who doesn't love a mandala? That's the question. Now, can you imagine, we just talked about the fabric paints. Can you imagine getting your tote bag and placing that over your tote bag, there you go, and then using your fabric paint over that, back of a denim jacket, all sorts of things, any sort of fabric that you wanted to place that on. And that's an enormous stencil. I mean, how big is that? How big is that? Is it 35 by 35? In old money, that's over a foot square. That's over a foot square. Cat's going, I don't know how big a foot is. 13.7 inches. So in old money, that's way over a foot. There we go. But you don't just get that design, we've got another one. You get both designs. Both designs. There we go. $8.99 for two is not a bad price. But it's a sale show. It's a sale show. This is going to go really, really well. You can save the money on this, save the money on the fabrics, and use them together is what you want. In fact, people have been checking out already on these. $4.99. $4.99. That's not for one. That's for both. $4.99 for both. And they're over a foot square. They're over a foot square, 13 plus inches square. So that's absolutely ideal. And you just wipe them down, wash them down, use them again. You don't have to use them for fabric paints. You can use them for a range. Use them for anything. Use them for anything. Use them for anything. But there they are. Could be great for decorating your room. Those, couldn't they? $4.99. And if you get those and the fabric paint, you're going to have a great summer. You could put this on a canvas as well. Again, use your fabric paint. Put that up on the wall. Again, a great gift for somebody. You could then embellish that with some more glitter as well. Fantastic. That could be the sun. That's just enormous. That's enormous. Okay, but that's not all though, because we've got another size. Now this is more the size that I'm used to seeing. 20 by 20. 20 by 20. And again, just like the others, I'm going to move there so you can see my shirt through. So just like the others, you're getting both designs. $5.99 on your screen at the moment, and that's what it should be. But let me hear you say it out loud. It's a sale show! Down to $3.99 for both. $3.99 for both. And again, this would be absolutely fantastic to use again with your fabric paints. You might want to use it with your glitter. You might want to use it with colours. There's all sorts of things that you can use it with, of course. That's less than £2 each. That's £2 each. That's really, really cheap. £2 each. £2 each. So $3.99 for the set. They're 20 by 20. Is that right? 20 by 20. And then finally, now the smallest one, these are brilliant. I've seen these used, brilliant for using on things like cards. Absolutely brilliant to create fantastic backgrounds and toppers and all sorts of different things you can do with these. Really, really good indeed. You can find the details of those on the website. We think they might have sold out. Because they're going like Billy-O. Don't check out your basket. Don't forget to check out the basket. If you've got items in the basket, you need to get them checked out. Okay. Okay. Oh, we missed these. Producer Catch just said, what have you been doing? You've missed the stamps. So you've got a 14 pack in here. Now, these are little handheld stamps, and there's an ink pad to go with this as well. And you can see on the label there all the different designs that we've got. So there are all the different designs. Can I open this? I don't know if it's open. If it's not, it's going to be. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. I can't open it in time. I'm running out of time. Oh, there we go. Great stocking filler. So there we go. The price is coming down on those as well. £6.50. You get 14 in there, and you get an ink pad with that as well. £6.50. Absolutely brilliant. Listen, there's more to show you, but it's on the website. We haven't got time to hang around because we're going to be handing over to Jewellery Maker on one channel and Sewing Street on another channel, and it's all happening. Thank you so much for joining us for the sales show. And don't forget to check out your baskets. My name's Ben Murray, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning from 6 a.m. for another great edition of Wake Up with Hobby Maker.